Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you so much for clicking on it, I really appreciate it. Today we are taking care of a request from Patreon, and this request comes from Shani. Shani, thank you so much for your request, for your support, you know how much I appreciate it. And Shani has requested that I check out Ladies Code, a group that I am not very familiar with at all, never heard a song. Don't know any, no songs come to mind when I think of them. All I know is they were a 5-member group, I believe, that went down to a 3-member group. I have been made aware of the accident that happened. And it's very, very tragic and very, very sad, and my heart goes out to the girls in particular, but also obviously all of their families and everything. But I commend their strength in continuing as a 3-person group. That must have taken some real strength of mind to do. But that's it. That's literally all I know about the group. I did some research into the accident just so I was aware of what was going on, but other than that, I know very, very little. Today we're gonna focus on music videos. We've got 8 music videos lined up. I'm very excited to check them out, see what kind of sound we're working with, and what the girls are bringing, and yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so this first one I believe was the debut, so this was in 2013. I believe the title is Bad Girl. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so vocally they're strong as hell. That's abundantly clear. She has such a unique voice. Also, the horns? The horns, Can you believe? A debut? Oh my god, yes, are we killing men? Okay. It's not as fun, but sure. I mean, he looks great in that wig, I'm not gonna lie. Her voice, Jesus. Stunning. Mayhaps we are killing men. Oh my god, amazing. I can't get over her voice. I realise I barely said anything during that. But I'm not gonna lie, little bit speechless. One, that is a phenomenal debut. Oh my god, that is amazing and so unique. Like, I can't get over the brass section of that whole song. Just the horns everywhere sounded so good. I love the use of horns in pop music. It's one of those things that just, my brain just starts firing on all cylinders whenever I hear horns in pop music. It just makes me so happy. That was so good. And it really said F men, and I love that. Oh my god. Okay, right, yeah, I'm so in already. Let's move on. Okay, Pretty, I believe, is this one. Let us get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. It's weird, yes. Her voice is insane. Is the use of horns just kind of their thing? Or is it just like their thing for the beginning? Either way, I'm obsessed. Kitty! I just took my cat to the vets. She is not happy with me. Oh, the eye makeup? Hello? The shoes, Jesus. How does such a big voice come out of such a tiny person? Oh. Oh my god, I just clocked the bass. The bass! I think it's... I'm so distracted by everything all at once that I'm missing things. Oh, cutie. I love just the army of little men. It's amazing. I'm having such a good time. Oof, I felt that in my soul. They're just doing this, I love it. Oh, it's like they're dolls. Excuse me? Cutie. She's insane. Oh. I can't with these vocals, man. Ma'am. Ma'am. She must just be like 80% lung. Just to have a voice that big, you know? Oof. That was an experience. God, they're so good. They're so good. this is just gonna break my heart, I know it is. Let's move on. So, correct me if I'm wrong here, I'm pretty sure the crazy ridiculous vocalist is Sojang, who's the one whose birthday it was when the accident happened, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's who she is. When I was sort of doing my research onto that, I remember seeing that like she was like main vocalist, and so I'm assuming connecting dots. But yeah, she's ridiculous. She's absolutely ridiculous. They all seem to have very, very strong voices, and I'm so here for it. But she is ridiculous, like insane vocal. Okay, yeah, let's watch this next one. So this is So Wonderful. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, so this is like a thing. Ooh. This like jazzy sound is like a thing for them. Oh my god. So pretty. They have some kind of dark themes in their music videos. Like, musically, doesn't sound that dark at all. Even this one, obviously the music video itself is much darker than the previous two, but like, musically it doesn't sound very dark at all. And like, surface level, you wouldn't think it's very dark, especially like the last two, but they have some real dark themes. Like, I'm not seeing things right. Like, that's dark. Oh, this guitar, hello. Oh, the outfit's so cute. I'm so obsessed with their sound. Gosh, it's so pretty. It's you know the sound Mamamoo debuted with? It feels like this was like the inspiration for that. You know? Because Mamamoo obviously debuted in 2014, so. I don't have lyrics on any of these, no. It's kinda creepy. I'd kind of picked up on the whole, like, they're, like, dolls or mannequins, but that was... Whenever there's a close-up shot of a man licking his lips, it always just... So far, all of these songs have been an absolute winner for me. There she is! I was thinking, I was like, you know, this vocally has sounded great, but it's been quite tame in comparison to the previous two. But there she is! these strings. Hello? Ooh, those are some cool looking shoes. Very pretty. Ooh. And so the maid becomes the maker? I don't know. That was a time. I don't even know what to say to like comment on all of this. I just like, it's so good. It's just so good, and I love these sounds so much. Like it's one of those things where, and I mean the same can be said for pretty much any sound ever for me, knowing my sort of diversity of taste in music, but it's one of those sounds where like I have to be in a certain mood to like fully appreciate it, but when I am in that mood, it is the best thing I have ever heard. You know what I mean? Like, and even when I'm not in that mood, I can still obviously appreciate it and really love it and see it for what it is, but when I do get into that specific mood, ooh, these will be like my favorites of that day sort of thing, you know? Oh, that was so good. I think song-wise, I think that's my favorite of the three, but that's a tough call. I'm not gonna lie, that is a real tough call, and I'm very intrigued by that music video because it was like, it was dark, but not what you typically expect from like a darker concept or anything, you know. It was very different. Anyway, let us move on. Alrighty, moving on to Kiss Kiss. I believe this was the last one before the accident, so from like here onwards we will see, or from the next one onwards I should say, we will see 3 members rather than 5. But let us enjoy this for what it is. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I want to do my best to appreciate it for what it is and appreciate the music of it all and them and their voices and stuff. But I also don't want to gloss over the accident as being a thing that happened, you know? The amount of like F-men attitudes in their music videos, I'm so here for it. Shani, is this why you requested them? No. It's weird again! Oh my god, that hair is so pretty. Still don't have captions, no. I love this quirky side, it's great. Oh my god, what? You trying to make your prince? You don't want a frogman. I just like spent a second properly listening to like the full instrumental. There are some weird sounds happening in this instrumental and I'm so here for it. It just adds to the whole feel of the thing and the visual of the music video. Like there are some weird sounds in this instrumental and I love it. I don't even know how I would describe them. What is happening? I love these outfits, they're so cute. The cheeks are so cute. So fuck these frogs. Look at this tan goddess, Jesus. It's beautiful. We get a little dance break? Hey, what? Also, there's a lot of abs happening in this music video. What is happening? So, what I'm getting from this is that they don't have a bad song, and I love that. Oh my god. I love weird and quirky and goofy concepts. I think they're so great. And I love that there are more of them out there for me to enjoy. It's not as like ridiculously rare as I thought it was, and that makes me happy. Because it's just so weird. I have no, like, there's so much I don't understand about what just happened in that music video, but I loved every single second of it. And that was a bop. That was a bop. I'm gonna have the melody of that chorus stuck in my head for days. I'm just gonna have images of, like, people walking around with giant lip things. Oh, that was ridiculous. I loved that. Okay. Let us brace ourselves and let's move on. Alrighty, so moving on to Galaxy. As I said in the beginning of this case, I don't wanna linger too much on the accident, because I think a group is so much more than just, you know, the bad things that happen, but I also don't want to ignore it because it's clearly a very significant thing that happened, and it has a lot of meaning and weight and plays a great deal into their career and whatnot. That yeah, so it's an interesting balance to strike, but I basically just want to say that I have a huge amount, I said this in the beginning, but I have a huge amount of respect for the three girls for continuing on, because I imagine that must have been really, really hard and a very tough decision to make as well. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say there. I feel like it's not really my place to comment any more than that, but yeah, let's do this. Let's get into Galaxy. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god. So this is actually jumping ahead 2 years. I think they did do other stuff in like 2015, I think. You guys are gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I remember seeing that they did do some stuff in 2015. More like in like commemoration and stuff like that. But let me know what the deal is there. So this is actually jumping ahead to, what was it, February? Yeah, February 2016. So about 18 months. This is such a different sound as well. It's such a different sound, such a different vibe. It's very interesting. It's beautiful. Ooh. Ooh. There is a lot that I adore about this. Also, do they have two dancers in there? That's simultaneously very touching and very sad. It still has this, so it's interesting, like, as I said, it's a very different sound. I'm just going to turn it down a bit because it's a bit loud in my ears. It's a very different sound to the previous four that we've listened to, but it still has these kind of, like, unusual sounds throughout the chorus and whatnot, and just throughout the production in general, that kind of call back to the older songs, and that's really, really cool. Like, not that they're the same sounds, but just that it has this kind of, like, edge to it, this slight quirkiness that harkens back to that, you know? It's just this, such a dreamy sound. Wow. Goosebumps. This is so beautiful. Bird. It also still has this very jazzy sound to it as well in parts. Oh, what's that double bass? That sounded so good. Yeah, it's still, that is so interesting because it's still, it like has so many elements that are similar, but just it's just a very almost like modernized, upgraded version of the sound that they started with, and it's so cool to hear. Because it means like they haven't fully departed from the from that sound, but it's just they've just developed it and grown with it, you know? That was beautiful. I loved that. I love that song a lot. That's more a song that I will listen to no matter what my mood is, you know? If the other four are kind of like I need to be in a certain mood for, to like properly appreciate for what it is, that is a song I can listen to no matter what. I loved that. That was beautiful. The vocals as always. Wow. Okay, let's move on. Alrighty, moving on to The Rain. Ooh, no, wishful thinking. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, it's a jazzy piano. Oh, that's so cool. Rose umbrella, hell yeah. Wow. I love the short blonde hair, it's beautiful. Oh. Oh wait, no, is that a cello? I don't know, but the strings, whatever they are beautiful. Oh, they literally don't have a bad song. What the hell? Also, these outfits. Oh, pink umbrella? Hell yeah, pink rose umbrella. That is so cool. It's just such a cool prop. Oh, the vocals in this song. Oh, the strings again. Oh, that's what was the one that, hang on. So Wonderful. It reminds me of So Wonderful when I stopped on that moment where she was under the plastic. Sorry. The way that I'm in love with all of their voices. I love how their sound has evolved. It's so cool to hear. You know what's crazy about this? This was 2016, right? This was 4 years ago. Little over 4 years ago. This sounds so fresh. Like, this could have been released this year and I would have just accepted it. You know, this is amazing. This is one of those songs where I think is just going to be timeless. It's beautiful. Hello, vocals. Hello. They definitely don't shy away from some kind of uncomfortable visuals. Not extreme, but just like those kind of visuals that just sort of make you, you know, a little bit like flinch a little. Like, you know, having one of them under the plastic or the slipping on glass. Like, we got umbrellas going through the sky. I love those outfits, especially the one in the middle, the pantsuit. It's great. Well, that, my friends, was an iconic song that... Yeah, that's got to be one of those songs that's like gonna... That's gonna be a timeless song. Like, the way that just sounds so fresh. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. God, I love them already. I can't take any more groups. I have so many that I love. But I will continue to add them to the list. They'll just keep coming. And it's fine. I will find room. Anyway, let's move on. We have captions for this one. So this is feedback. I just had a quick read of the description. As far as I can understand, they took a bit of a hiatus, so like 2.5 years, because this came out last year in 2019. Very intrigued to see what this is going to sound like in comparison to the previous stuff. If it's going to feel like another evolution. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. They're so pretty. Okay, yeah, so it does feel like another evolution. It has, oh, but this feels like they've combined the two. So if the last two felt like they'd kind of changed styles but kept some of the original elements, this feels like they've kind of combined elements of both and created this, like, we still have this kind of like funky, groovy, jazzy style to it with this bass line and the beat of it all and whatnot, but it feels upgraded. It feels like it's had an evolution. Ooh, excited. Also these vocals, this whole video, for a second, oh my god, literally for a second I just saw her out of the corner of my eye, but this person here, I literally because I was like looking on like this side of my screen, so I was looking at her. There you go. So I don't know why I didn't just use my mouse. I don't know. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw this person, and I literally went, because I was like, why does that look so much like Moonbyul? Like, just in the way that Moonbyul's hair is currently. Anyway. Also, this pink suit is everything. You look great. Deep voice. This, I love this bass so much. I feel like whenever, like every single time I've watched a music video for them so far, like there's just a period that I just end up a little bit speechless and I'm just vibing. Oh, that's such a cool outfit. That looks so cool. They keep throwing it back to that song, I swear. These outfits! Ma'am? Ma'am? I'm gonna need you to calm down. Her voice, the husk in it is so nice. Ma'am! I'm overwhelmed. I love that outfit so much. Oof. Stan Ladies Code. Oh. You know what? Agreed. Agreed. They deserve it. That was amazing. Oh, we don't have captions for this one, but that's fine. When was this? So this was this time last year. Mad. Anyway, yes. This is their discography. Or should I say at least their title tracks. I don't know anything about their B-sides yet, but the title tracks are phenomenal. They are so good. And as that subtitle said at the end, Stan Ladies Code, apparently they really, really deserve it. Because they're killing it. Okay, right, let's get into this final one. So this is Set Me Free. 3, 2, 1, go. Are we killing men again? Are we back to the killing men agenda? Oh, the blue hair! Her voice. That is Sojang, right? If I'm remembering rightly. And then that's Ashley. Yeah, you're a problem. And then the other one is Zuni. I think is how you say her name. You're adorable. The short hair is so cute. So here's the thing, please take that away from your head. I know it's not real, it's fine. But anyway, so I don't support guns at all. But there's like a part of me, and it's a very gay part of me, I know that, but like I do support girls with guns. You know what I mean? I know you relate. I know there are some of you that relate. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of obsessed with this kind of concept where it's like, criminals getting away with the spoils kind of concept. I don't know what you would call that, but I'm a little obsessed with it. Every time I see it in a music video, I'm like, yes. Ooh. They said jazzy, but make it synthetic, and I said okay. Why did, at a glance, he look a little bit like Keegan? Okay, but this is amazing. This is going to be one of those situations. She is a problem. She is a problem. But yeah, no, this is going to be one of those situations where I'm going to start getting mad because I can see by the view count on this music video that they are not getting the appreciation they deserve. They said crime, but make it hot. God, her voice is insane. I love this. I love this song. Oh, hello. Wow. I would let them get away with it. I love that she's just carrying it in her back. Oh my god, adorable. I was gonna say, I was like, that can't be a gun. Like, the whole thing with the paper bag, I was like, that's not a gun. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was a lot. That was a lot for my little gay heart there at the end. Okay, so I loved every single one of these songs that we just listened to. I loved every single one to a stupid degree. That was a phenomenal 8 music videos that I just watched. had an amazing time. But I do have to say, I think that is my favourite song of all of them. That just feels like the culmination of all of the sounds that they showed through the previous 7, like put into one and made into an absolute banger. That song is amazing. I wish I'd heard it when it came out, because that would have blown my tiny mind. Oh, that was so good. And yeah, as I said, I have a real soft spot in my heart for that kind of concept of just like girls doing crime and getting away with it. Girls getting their money. Not even necessarily just girls, but it's always better when there are girls involved. But that's just my motto for life, so I'm very gay, if you hadn't clocked. Anyway, that was amazing. I kind of love them, and I kind of want to know more. So what more could you want, really, from an introduction to a group? Shani, thank you so much for this request. This was an amazing time. I hope you enjoyed me checking it out. Yeah, I mean, as it's so difficult, like, as much as you know, as I said earlier, it must have been so painful and difficult to make that decision to continue as 3 members rather than 5, and to go through that, and they must miss them every day, and it must be a very, like, a constant journey to kind of deal with that. Like, grief is a ridiculous thing. It's you can't even put it into words, but it's kind of heartwarming and relieving in a sense to know that they are just as good and powerful and great as a unit, as like a 3-member unit, as they were as a 5-member unit. You know what I mean? Like, in terms of quality, I see no difference from before Accident and after. Like, it's just, they are just a very talented group, no matter how many members, you know? And so, like, as much as like painful as that is, and as much as it cannot be forgotten and it must be acknowledged and respected and so on and so forth, I hope that people support them. Those of, you know, whoever has been there pre-accident, for example, I hope you don't support them any less for being 3 members. That's what I was trying to say. Jesus Christ. Because it's still all there, you know, like, the talent is still all there. And although those 2 members aren't, like, physically there, I feel like maybe this is going too far, but I could kind of feel them there. It felt like, I guess it was because they kept making these references and these callbacks to previous music videos, and it was just, it kind of felt like it was still 5 even though it wasn't 5. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. I'm not going to get too far into that, but basically what I'm saying is they're very talented ladies. I'm very, very impressed, and I'm very grateful for the request, because that was awesome. That was awesome, and it probably would have taken me far too long to get around to checking them out by myself, so well done for requesting it, basically, Shani. I'm going to leave this one here. Let me know your thoughts on the songs. How long have you been a fan of them? If you're, you know, checking out this video because you are a fan of them, or maybe this video introduced them to you. Every so often I get people like that, and it makes me very happy that my videos can help people find new groups, because, yes. Anyway, yes, I will end this one here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.